What is Nadir?
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. So we're back to review this SG Lewis project, or EP.
Yep.
Dark.
There we go.
Dark. Didn't know anything about this kid, bro.
Okay.
I gotta be honest with you. When you we talked about it, like I'm like, okay, I don't know who this guy is, but you know, my man wants to review it, so
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot. I will say this is one of those albums that like I am happy that we do what we do. Because I would have never given this guy a shot. I never would have listened to it. Seriously, I never would have even had it on my radar. Usually I'm shallow like that though. I'll look at the album art and like, I don't want to listen to it, you know, or something. So I didn't know anything about him, so I got into it. So then when I started reading more into his bio and start seeing that, you know, he is mentored by Calvin Harris.
Yeah.
I like the Calvin Harris sound, and you definitely hear the influence on the project.
Yeah.
But this EP is only 20 minutes, kind of short. It's
in and out, man.
Yeah, in and out. It's the second one to the trilogy. I guess it's gonna be a trilogy. So you had the first one, which was Dusk. This is Dark. And the last one's probably gonna be Dawn, I think is the name of it.
Yep.
These UK dudes have figured it out, man.
Think so?
They figured out a sound.
Okay.
Now the question I have for you though is, does he sing or anything, or is he just curating the sound?
He has sung some of the songs previously.
Okay.
But I don't believe that he was really picking up any of the vocals on this project.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he just handled the production.
Okay. All right. So that answers that for me, because I did wonder about that. Now, one thing I will say about the EP that I appreciate is that normally, if for people they try to get themselves popping, they'll put a bunch of artists on there. These were a bunch of people I'd never heard of.
Yeah.
I never knew anything about them, and they sounded good.
Yeah. Maybe they're big in the UK though.
They are, right? Exactly. Okay, you're absolutely right. That could be it right there. Young dude, man.
Yeah.
And it just sounds like this is more of a cooked album. You know, like you could tell he took his time and tried to make a good sound out of it. That might be the Calvin Harris influence. Because when I started reading more into it, they were saying, like, Calvin did an interview and said that he gives them honest feedback. And he would ask him, like, you want the honest feedback or you want the feedback?
Right.
You know what I mean? So you definitely need somebody like that in your life. And I think that's going to make for a great artist. But I do wonder, is he DJ Khaled in it, or is he just, just somebody?
I mean, like, I've been listening to SG Lewis for a while.
Okay.
So, I know he's hands-on with the music. Like, that's going to be the first part for him. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, so I'm gonna let you get to that, but I'm gonna give me. I enjoyed this, bro.
Okay.
20 minutes. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I played it literally like back to back, like 3 times. Cleaned up the crib. Just walking around. I'm gonna put the wife onto it too. I think she will enjoy it. It just has a good sound, and even on one track, it's not even any vocals. It's just the music.
Yeah,
it's just playing through. So, and that's that Calvin Harris influence. I think. I think there too. But I really enjoyed it. What do you think, bro?
I mean, with it. I think that where you're enjoying it a lot, I mean, it's electronic dance music.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean, a lot of times you are going to get tracks that either just have long portions of just vocal or just instrumental arrangements and then maybe a little bit of vocals in there somewhere. But, I kind of came into it knowing what to expect. Now, with that, we didn't review Dusk, but that was an album I actually listened to pretty heavily this summer. It was actually one of the better albums for the summer, and it really had a summertime vibe on there. So when I saw that this EP was named Dark, I thought, hey, man, maybe we're going to switch the mood a little bit. We are heading into the colder months.
Yeah.
And, I thought that might be where we're going. But no, it stayed really upbeat, really up-tempo. I mean, it's still electronic dance music at the end of the day. Now, with that, my gripe with this project is it sounds a little bit too polished and too composed. It almost sounds a little bit generic compared to what Dusk was before. And for me, that was a little disappointing. The features on here, they were good, but in a lot of ways, I think that's what made the album feel a little bit generic for me. Like when I got into the track with Aluna George, though she's got a very pretty voice or whatever, it almost sounded a little bit paint by numbers. And I mean, that's no disrespect, but when I heard Dusk, it sounded so fresh, and it was just such a vibrant sound. For this to sound so just molded and just crafted was a little bit of a letdown. Now, is that to say that any of the music on here was bad? No. I thought everybody turned in a really good performance. The Drew Love guy, I don't know where the trap rapping came in. Like, I didn't expect that at all. That shocked me. But somehow SG Lewis managed to blend that really well into the album, which, what I've come to expect from all of his previous works, down to Shiver. So, I definitely knew we were getting there. But I have to say, coming off of Dusk, this album was a little bit let down.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Not that it was bad, but for me, it just wasn't what I was expecting. I
Was
didn't
it
feel
cookie
like
cutterish to you?
a little bit. Like I didn't
Okay.
feel like he took as many risks or like that he expanded the sound as much as he could have on this album. It sounded really safe. And like I said, just a little bit generic for my taste, for what I expect from him. Now, like I said, the music is all good. Like, none of it is bad across the board. But just for what I was looking for, what I was anticipating, missed the mark a little bit there coming off of Dust, just because I really enjoyed that project.
Okay.
But still looking forward to, whatever's next to come. If it is, if he happens to name it Dawn, cool. I'll still listen to it, man. Definitely still a big fan, but this album was a little bit off what I was expecting.
Have me
A
ready to
little
get the
off
glow
what I was
sticks out,
expecting.
bro.
Hey, man,
I was
listen.
ready to get the glow sticks. All right, I was ready.
What I will say then, if you like Dark, check out Dusk. I think you'll really, really like Dusk, because
Okay.
it was, for me, it was one of the
I had
better
it.
albums.
I had it in
of
queue. I was gonna go listen to it, but I didn't want to. I wanted to stay on par with this one before I went to.
I hope that Dusk doesn't ruin Dark for you, since you enjoy Dark so much. Because I mean, Dark is a lot of good music. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot to enjoy. It just wasn't what I expected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 83.
Oh man, okay. I was at about 77.
Okay,
It was
okay.
good, but
Yeah.
didn't knock my socks off. or
Okay.
anything, yeah.
All right, man. So I'm looking. I mean, shoot. When you get all three of them together, I wonder if it's gonna be a pretty good project.
I wonder if the trilogy together will kind of make it all make more sense. But with a title like Dark, man, I thought we was going dark,
You thought
man.
you was going dark?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I thought, you know what I'm saying? I thought this was gonna be some moody, you know what I'm saying? Some wintertime music, man.
Yeah,
You know,
no, heck
but
no.
nah.
It definitely had a summertime vibe.
Nah, yeah, it was still very very
Yeah.
dancey, you know,
Yeah.
and that's what it's supposed to be, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see.
Hey, right. I'm here for it though. But yo, SG Lewis fans, if get in here and let us know. Was I too high, too low? Was Kev too high, too low?
Yes.
SG Lewis, if you watch this, God bless you.
Keep going, man.
Keep going.
I still
man.
love what you do.
Absolutely. But yo, I am Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life, man. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.